All right, let's look at our challenge books. You can grab your book and just have a look. I'm going to discuss what you need to do quite quickly, but you guys just need to remember to read. Please read your work. Don't just give up before you've even started. Okay, let's go to page 20. Okay, this is about how we affect the environment. The words that we need to know and be familiar with are pollution and marsh. Marsh is a type of wetland. Okay. Investigate water pollution. Miguel's class investigated water pollution in a stream near their town. The stream runs into a marsh. We know a marsh is a wetland. The students counted the plants and animals in different parts of the study area. They started their study 3 kilometers away from the marsh. These are their results. So you need to look here. This is the place and the distance from the marsh. The park that stream runs through, next to busy road, next to the paint factory, and the marsh that the stream ran into. And we know that there were this many pondweeds for each, this many ducks, this many frogs, and this many water beetles. So we need to look at this table, and then we're going to answer the questions that follow. What is the main cause of pollution? And what tells you this? Please remember, if something is very polluted, you're not going to find animals and plants living there, are you? Okay, so that's just a little clue. Then which part of the study area do you think is the least polluted? And why do you think this is? Well, it would be the opposite of this. So which part has lots of plants and lots of animals? That might give us a suggestion as to which one. Okay, now you're going to come up with your own ideas. Suggest why there are not many frogs and ducks at the site next to the busy road. Why do you think that would be? And the next one, suggest why there are more living things in the marsh area, even though the water that runs into it is polluted. So why do you think that this is? These are your own suggestions. This is something very important to know. Wetlands are areas that are underwater for most of the time. They include ponds, bogs, and marshes. Sorry, we got a bit cut off there. Important to note, wetlands are areas that are underwater for most of the time. They include ponds, bogs, and marshes. Wetlands are very important in the environment because they filter out harmful substances from the water. So when you're doing this, remember this key facts right here. Okay, then we're going to look at the next page. This is pretty straightforward. Just read what you need to do here, and then you're going to draw your picture. And that's all to do with filtering. Okay, now let's move on to Skills Builder. We're going to go to page 22. There's only one to do. And you're going to read these. And you identify true and false statements about water pollution. You guys just need to read, and then you do either a tick or a cross. True is tick, false is a cross. So read this and do that. And this is something that you need to think about. If water looks clean, is it safe to drink? Why or why not? So something might look clean, but does that mean that it is clean? Have a good think about it and write your answer there. Something to remember is pollution includes any damage to the environment caused by humans. So that is something that we do to our environment. Okay, so now we're going to go to activity book, and we're going to go to page 22. In this exercise, you will think about things that we do to damage the environment. Look at the picture, circle the ways in which we have a bad effect on the environment. So you just need to look at the picture, circle the bad things, and then you need to write down how could we reduce these bad effects. That's pretty straightforward. I think you guys can do that. All right, looking over here, we have some graphs that we need to look at. In this exercise, you will be thinking about animals that live in fresh water. A class of learners studied a stream in their town. They observed animals at 2 different places along the stream. So these were the animals that were in this animals in the stream that were near the forest, and these are the animals in the stream which were near the factory. So you can already see they're very different. You need to compare these two graphs and then answer the questions. You guys just need to make sure that you are reading. All right. Where were most and fewest animals found? So you need to write the most and the fewest. Which animal is the most common in the stream near the factory? Go have a look and see which animal was the most common. Fish eat all these animals. Why were there no fish found near the factory? Why do you think there were no fish found in this area? And lastly, these are your own thoughts. What could be done to clean up the stream? Okay, stage 4s, that's your work for today. And please, you have time to do it up until next week, Wednesday. And you don't have to do it all in one go, but you do need to try and do some so that it's manageable, so that your workload next week isn't too bad. So do what you can. Please feel free to video call me during our contact hours, and you know when they are, 8:30 to 12:30. You can video call me if you need to. I've decided to not do a Zoom this week, so I think we might do one again next week just to say hello, because I don't really feel like we can get much done with Zoom. So I hope these videos help you, but let me know if you need help with any of these things. I feel like these are pretty straightforward concepts, and it's something you should be quite familiar with, so I trust that everything should be fine. Good luck, and don't forget to post your work when you're finished. Upload all the pages and I'll check them for you, and I will send out a memo next week, possibly next week Wednesday, if you guys have, it depends on when you guys have submitted. If everyone submitted all their work, then I'll post it as soon as possible. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.